Some moments in life act as hinges, swinging open doors to worlds you never imagined. For me, it began with the quiet creak of an ancient wooden door and the spiced air of the old city. I stood at the threshold, heart pounding, about to step into a living fairy tale. Crossing over, the familiar world vanished, replaced by a rush of scents, sounds, and colors. The air was thick with baking bread and spices, the city alive with laughter, haggling, and distant calls to prayer. Every corner revealed a new story. A man guiding a donkey, women sharing secrets, children's laughter echoing off stone walls. I felt myself shrinking, becoming part of something immense and timeless. This wasn't just a trip, it was a pilgrimage of the spirit. The city's heartbeat thrummed beneath my feet, its stories woven into the air and light. I knew instantly the person who entered would not be the same as the one who left. A journey had begun, not just through winding alleys, but deep into the heart of what it means to be human. The adventure was underway, and I was already changed. My first shock wasn't a monument, but the market, a living, breathing ballet of chaos and color. Spices towered in fragrant dunes, paprika, turmeric, and precious saffron, their scents dizzying. Vendors measured saffron with ritual precision, artistry woven into every gesture. The market's soundtrack was a symphony, coppersmiths hammering, vendors calling, children laughing. I paused, mesmerized by a musician playing a haunting melody on a stringed instrument I'd never seen. In a tiny workshop, a man painted tiles, each a masterpiece, continuing a centuries-old tradition. Beauty was everywhere, created in humble settings with devotion and pride. Then the food. A woman handed me a crisp, spiced pastry, her smile needing no translation. That first bite was an explosion of flavor, generosity and culture in edible form. Here, sharing food was more profound than any fine dining experience. The market was the city's heart, and I was swept up in its rhythm. What truly marked me were the people, faces etched with sun and stories. An old man watched life from a doorway, his wrinkles a map of wisdom and laughter. Kindness was everywhere. A young woman guided me when I was lost, expecting nothing in return. Human connection was the city's true currency. Children played freely, their laughter the city's most joyful music, the streets their playground. One boy offered me a wilted flower, a moment of pure sweetness. The pride in heritage was palpable. A shopkeeper spoke of his ancestors as if they were still present. History wasn't distant here, it was lived, breathed, and cherished daily. This sense of belonging and continuity was a beautiful shock. It made me realize how disconnected many of us are from our own roots. Here, community and legacy were everything. This city wasn't a museum, it was history, alive and in use. The walls whispered stories, stones were worn smooth by centuries of life. Fountains from the Silk Road still quenched travelers' thirst. Ancient buildings housed modern lives. Families watched TV beneath arched ceilings and original tiles. The blend of old and new was seamless, challenging my ideas of preservation. Bakeries nestled in medieval ramparts. Satellite dishes clung to centuries-old walls. Progress here didn't erase the past. It layered over it, letting both coexist. The city's authenticity was raw and overwhelming, but utterly real. It didn't perform for tourists, it simply lived, inviting you to witness its daily drama. Its refusal to be anything but itself was its greatest strength. In this vibrant imperfection, I found the most profound beauty. Leaving wasn't just boarding a plane, it was untangling from a web of memories. The city had become part of my story, and I, a fleeting character in it. Returning home, everything felt muted. The sensory richness was gone. The market's symphony was replaced by traffic, the colors by gray. It wasn't a criticism of home, but proof of the city's impact. The experience shifted my perspective. Material pursuits felt hollow compared to shared meals and legacy. The city held up a mirror, asking what truly matters. Leaving meant leaving behind a version of myself I'd just discovered. The memories weren't just images, they were scents, sounds, and feelings embedded in my soul. The city became my benchmark for beauty and connection. It haunted me, calling me to return, or at least to carry its lessons forward. Some places never truly let you go. The city's enchantment lingers, binding you long after you leave. A slant of light or a whiff of cinnamon can transport you back in an instant. The city colors your present, making you notice artistry in the everyday. You find beauty in imperfection, history in the worn and weathered. It teaches you to look deeper, to see the story behind every face and object. Empathy grows. Strangers become individuals with names and stories. Barriers dissolve, replaced by genuine understanding. The city becomes part of your identity. You share its stories, becoming an ambassador for its magic. These are chains of love, not imprisonment. They connect you to wonder. Leaving was hard, but a piece of the city came with me, and a piece of me remains there. Its sun-drenched streets will always call me back. This journey was more than travel. It was a lesson in being truly alive. It taught me to find beauty in the unexpected and to value genuine connection over things. The world is full of hidden doorways, waiting for us to step through. All it takes is courage to leave the familiar and embrace the unknown. In these moments, we grow and become something new. I want to take you with me to share the sights, sounds, and feelings of these incredible places. My goal is not just to show you the world, but to make you feel it. Let's explore together, get lost, and discover the magic waiting just beyond the next horizon. Join me, and let's see what wonders we can find. The journey is just beginning. I'd love for you to be a part of it.